Has anyone ever told you to make sure your cat's food is AAFCO approved? Well, cat food fact number 1, AAFCO does not approve cat food. Visit talkspetfood.aafco. What pet foods are AAFCO approved? In short, AAFCO does not approve, certify, or otherwise endorse pet foods. There is no AAFCO approved pet food. Petfood.aafco. Did you know AAFCO does not regulate, test, approve, or certify pet foods in any way? AAFCO has no statutory authority to regulate pet products. Hey friends, it's Jess Jericho here with some cat food facts. Let me know in the comments if you've heard make sure your cat food is AAFCO approved, because clearly AAFCO states on 2 websites that they do not approve or even test cat food. The rest of these facts may come as a surprise and shock, so I'd like to invite you to have an open mind. There's a lot of clever marketing that we need to undo. Cat food fact number 2, more than half the cats in the US are classified as overweight or obese. And most of us feed kibble. This is the Association for Pet Obesity Prevention. They did a survey in 2018 and 2019, and they found that 59.5% of cats are classified as overweight or obese. They also found that 82% of us feed dry pet food exclusively or most of the time. Seems obvious what the problem is. They also found out that raw diets were never fed to 88% of cats. Cat food fact number 3, some cat foods have less than 25% meat. Here's AAFCO's website again, the 25% rule. Any product name that has the word dinner, entree, or platter, or something similar has a minimum requirement of 25% meat. Then there's the with rule that has at least 3%, and the flavor rule that does not need to have a huge amount of an ingredient, which only provides a flavor. Here are some examples. Grain-free chicken and pea recipe. This cat food would have at least 25% chicken and peas combined because of the word recipe. Nature's evolutionary diet with chicken. This cat food has somewhere between 3% and 24.9% chicken because of the word with. Metabolic weight management chicken flavor. This cat food has somewhere between 0 and 2.9% chicken because of the word flavor. If it had at least 3% chicken, the name would say with chicken instead of chicken flavor. All of these cat food name examples are real. Please look them up. P.S. That last one, the one that has less than 3% meat, it's a prescription diet. That's why it's super important to understand how to read cat food labels based on AAFCO's labeling requirements. Jericho just can't even with these facts. Cat food fact number 4, 4D meats are allowed in cat food. AAFCO's website again, meat and meat byproducts not directly suitable for animal food that are designated as 4D, dead, diseased, dying, or disabled. These are considered adulterated unless they are rendered. Here's a CRS report for Congress on animal rendering. Renderers convert dead animals and animal byproducts into ingredients for a wide range of industrial and consumer goods, such as animal feed. Renderers annually convert 47 billion pounds or more of raw animal materials into approximately 18 billion pounds of products. Sources for these materials include meat slaughtering and processing plants, dead animals from farms, ranches, feedlots, marketing barns, animal shelters, and other facilities, and fats, grease, and food waste from restaurants and stores. So again, it's super important to understand how to read cat food labels properly. Cat food fact number 5, cats rely on food for moisture. Moisture, aka water, is essential for life. This is an anatomy and physiology book that I read as part of my nutrition program. And it says, mammals consist of about 70% water. A loss of as little as 10% of its water can cause serious illness in most animals, and a 15% loss would be fatal without immediate treatment. The cat's natural prey, like mice and birds, are typically between 70 and 80% moisture. Kibble, however, is only 10% moisture. But my cat drinks plenty of water. The amount of water that is needed daily by the animal, in milliliters, is equal to the amount of its daily energy requirement in calories. So if your cat consumes 250 calories per day, he needs to drink 250 milliliters of water per day. 250 milliliters is equal to 8.4 ounces. No cat would ever drink that much water every single day. But if you're feeding wet food or raw food, your cat is getting all of the moisture from his food. Cat food fact number 6, holistic vets consider raw food the best medicine. Raw Feeding Veterinary Society, enough said. Other examples include Dr. Karen Becker, Dr. Andrea Tassi, Dr. Lisa Pearson, and Dr. Elizabeth Hodgkins. Dr. Hodgkins actually owns a patent in which she treats diabetic cats by switching them off kibble to a fresh food diet. Cat food fact number 7, bacteria is in all foods, even kibble. Midwestern Pet Foods salmonella health risk recall. Take a look at all of these kibble products recalled due to salmonella. Look at all that. Over 120. Bravo Raw recall for salmonella. Look at that. 9 products. Based on these 2 recalls, salmonella in kibble is a much higher risk. Jericho's been eating 100% raw since 2018. And in March 2021, we did a full GI panel and a fecal exam. Here's Jericho's fecal exam and full GI panel. Ova and parasite, none seen. Giardia, negative. All of these bacteria, parasites, and viruses, negative. So even though Jericho's diet is 100% raw, he does not have any bacteria or parasites. It all comes down to how you source and handle the food. Cat food fact number 8, a raw diet is much more than just raw meat. The cat's natural diet is whole prey. And when the cat eats a mouse or a bird, he eats all of the muscle meat, all of the bones, all of the organs, the fur, the feathers, the feet, the tail, literally everything. So feeding a raw diet requires much more than just raw meat. You need a specific mix of meat, bones, and organs, and supplements to make up for any nutrient losses. Cat food fact number 9, cats are extremely sensitive to dietary changes. Maybe you tried a new cat food and your cat got sick. This is very common. The cat's system gets used to processing the same food every single day, so when we switch a food, cold turkey, it can cause GI problems. So you'll have to introduce new foods very, very slowly. And cat food fact number 10, some fresh food is better than no fresh food. To upgrade your cat's kibble, check out that video right over 𝐤𝐄. If you're ready for raw, check out that playlist right over 𝐤𝐄. Thanks for watching. Cold turkey.